What's up, chat? Back with another trade recap. Today is October 1st, Wednesday. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make this a quicker trade recap since I usually just like blabber most of the time, but I'm just gonna try to make this one short and sweet. So yeah, let's go to 9. I'll go to 9:30. So my bias, we had so many potential trades today. Well, by so many I mean two trades that would have been really good, but you'll see why they weren't in a second. But right here, I've never been more bullish in my 2 years of trading. We have equal highs right here. Ignore this hourly candle. We have equal highs on the hourly. We have an hourly inversion to the upside. Hourly inverse to the upside. And we're reacting off an hourly gap. Most bullish thing I've ever seen in my life. So, what I wanted to see was, and not only that, let me fast forward. And not only that, dude, ignore this chat. Not only that, we also had equal highs here as well. Equal highs here. Equal highs on the hourly here. And then we just have like some trend line, built up trend line liquidity here. So insane draws on liquidity up. What I wanted to see was boom, 930 juice swing down, sweep this low, bullish reaction, and then long right after we sweep this low. That's what I wanted to see. I honestly thought this would be too good to be true, if I'm being honest. Like, I didn't think we'd even get this because of how free longs were. And whenever, like, longs or shorts is, like, very free, we, like, end up not getting an entry. So, let's see what happened. Boom, we go down, and right here we sweep this low. These equal lows I was even worried about since we were inside a 15-minute gap. And, like, swept this low, and my bias was perfect, so I wasn't even worried about them. But, yeah, you'll see here, we went to TP in one candle. So yeah, not really any entries there. The play I was looking for was we had a 30-second inverse on this leg right here. It wasn't like the most clean or obvious, but it's exactly what I wanted to see. Us come down. We also had an SO2 at this low, react off a 15-minute gap, then obvious strong liquidity is higher, so I was just going to take it. But yeah, there's no entry. As you can see, we just pumped up. So that was pretty annoying. But then, once we left these equal lows, I was like, bet a short would not look bad at all. If we react off of this hourly gap we're in and then get a short, I'll take that. Okay, so let's fast forward. Boom. I'm like, why do I always fast forward so quick? Boom. We go to the 5-minute. Okay, boom. We go to the 5-minute. I'm like, okay, bet. It's like 9:40, 9:45. So if we come down inverse this 5-minute, that's gonna confirm that we're bearish on the high time frame because we're gonna be reacting out of this hourly gap and not inversing it. And this hourly gap was my condition. If we respect short, if we inverse long. So I said, okay, bet if we get this 5-minute inverse, I'm taking it, targeting these equal lows, and then we also have some decent trend line liquidity right here. So my TP probably would have been this low, and we also had an unfilled hourly gap, so it's a pretty good sell side. So yeah, let's see what happened. Boom. What do you know? Once again, no entry. We go straight to the equal lows. But low-key, if we did get an entry, it would have been break even. I can't even lie. If we like got an entry like here, because my TP would have been like right here because my risk reward wouldn't have been good enough. Yeah, I probably would have had like my TP here, low-key, or like scaled here. But yeah, if we did get 5-minute entry, low-key would have just been break even. So it's not that deep, I guess. But another potential trade that didn't get an entry on, so that's kind of annoying. Then here, I'm like, okay, the day's over. There's nothing going on at all. And then right here, I notice that one, we have an unfilled 15-minute gap. Two, we have an hourly high, an obvious hourly prominent high to the left. Three, we have triple equal lows right here. And four, low resistance liquidity. And five, even, it's about to be 11 a.m. So 11 a.m. reversal after we shoot the hourly high short, targeting low resistance liquidity, equal lows, and unfilled 15-minute gap would be the best thing I've ever seen in my life. So let's see what happened. Boom. I love this. We pumped up, making obvious 1-minute gaps. Here, I said bet. We also had an SMT with this hourly high over to the left. So I said bet. If we inverse this gap, we also inverse the 2-minute at the same time. So if we do that, I'm in. What do you know? Right here, we inverse the gap. So I was in. I also got a decent fill. I feel it was like here. Stop loss was here. TP was the unfold 15-minute. This was the trade. Let's see what happened. I liked how we added to this low resistance liquidity here. This pattern happens so many times I can't even count on my left hand. This pattern where we come down, get an inverse, we add to the trend line liquidity, and then we dump through this fair value gap right here, which we'll see did. This pattern happens so many times, it's actually insane. If you just look for this pattern, let's say we sweep something, we have low resistance liquidity, we add to the low resistance liquidity here, then we go up a little, then boom, dump. I see it so many times. So when I was in this trade, I scaled in a little here, trailed my stop to this high right here. So yeah, since we had a 30-second inverse here, so I scaled in. Then break even after we swept triple equal lows and all these lows, and then I got break even here, and then we actually didn't even end up hitting take profit, I don't think. Yeah, no, we left like relative equal lows with the take profit, so even if I held, it wouldn't have been a win, so I'm happy about that. I'm gonna break even here because it's just not good price action. If we dump down here, run these lows, and then go back to my break even, it didn't make sense, so I felt confident with a break even here. Also, we had a huge move already during New York AM, so we had a huge move up, so I wasn't really expecting price action to be too crazy. Then what do you know, if I held the whole thing, it would have ended up losing. So yeah, this was the trade, mech model trade, target unfull 15-minute. Let me go over all the confluences because there's like 100. So boom, swept the hourly high, react off hourly gap, also bearish SMT with hourly high. Then boom, 2-minute and 1-minute inversions destroyed through, which was the entry. Targeting triple equal lows that were right there. Triple equal lows, low resistance liquidity, and unfilled 15-minute. Is that all? Yeah, I think that's all. And 11 a.m. reversal. So yeah, this trade was pretty textbook. Would not have been mad at all if this lost because it's my model. Like, it's textbook. So yeah, this was my first trade this week. Break even. Not mad about it at all. Completely fine with the break even there. What I would have been mad about is if I decided to like move break even at this low, then I got break even that it ran, but I did not do that because I had a brain, so I waited for triple equals to get. But yeah, that's been the video. I also actually was I live recorded the trade, so I'll probably post that in a bit just so you can see my executions and what I was thinking mid trade. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions below, and yeah, thanks for tuning in. Peace out.